Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Heats 2002. And in this episode of our season, as Dale Jr. and his number 8 Budweiser Chevrolet, we're going to be running the 23rd race of this 31 race season, which will be yet again at the Magic Mile, New Hampshire International Speedway. This is supposed to be the season finale in 2001 because that's what happened when the terrorist attacks delayed this race and they moved on to Dover, and then they just shifted this after Homestead or whatever. But anyhow, last episode we raced at Richmond just the other day, and that went bafflingly stupid. I was left so very confused because there's just so much nonsense going on under the cautions, and the reasons for the cautions and timing of them were just not convenient whatsoever. And then in the end, Ricky Rudd finished on the lead lap, but wound up behind cars that were a lap down. Because every NASCAR game ever made sucks, and there's no such thing as a perfect NASCAR game, I guess. But we're 15 points behind Bobby Labonte now. We gained 3 points on him in that race. And at the moment, I think John Andretti is about to get back into 4th place, so we'll see if that happens today. But yeah, New Hampshire. I think the first New Hampshire race went quite well. I had to stay out for a very long time on Warden tires, so I'm looking forward to doing that again. So let's go click the qualifying thingy so they can decide where they're going to start. 2 as 1. Slight addiction. Are we stuck in a routine of this? I thoroughly wish the guy from Skrillex never left from first to last, because that was like one of the best emo bands, and I never really cared for Skrillex, but I respect his solo careers. So normal starting lineup like always. We're going to try to go from last to first in this episode, and you got Elliott Sadler, Mike Wallace, Kevin Harvick, Ken Schrader, da-da-da-da-da-da. Normal stuff. Labonte is starting on the pole. Maybe he'll do what he did at New Hampshire last time. Just pull to the outside and let everyone pass him. Do that again. That was awesome. Ricky Rudd trying to get another good finish. John Andretti is starting on the outside of Jeff Gordon, so that sucks. But click next. And no, we are not going to save. I'll do that after I'm done recording and know that I have race footage to edit and upload to YouTube. I'm going to say that every freaking video after what happened in the season. Yep, it's a 30-lap race because the full length is 300. We're on the 10%. Oh, there goes Mike Wallace for whatever reason. I get that, like, I start on the outside, so I don't exactly have to just stay up here. I can drop out at any point and go to the inside. But I don't think that New Hampshire, you want to be on the inside because they obsess over that inside line and then just run you off the track. You get little room, and you touch that apron, the car does a full 360 or 180. And I don't want to do that shit. Yeah, the full 180 meme. Don't bring that back. Whenever I hit the brakes, the car turns right. I hate. They are 4 wide in front of us right now. Well, they're about to. Terry Labonte decided, no, bad idea. I agree, Terry. And now I'm in between Schrader and Kenseth. Kenseth won't let me clear him. I'm stuck. I should be able to pull down the inside, even though I don't want to be down there. Jeremy Mayfield got stuck on the outside, and he is just falling back terribly. That's what I'm talking about. This is one of those tracks. It's very much like Richmond. I think it's even worse than Richmond, to be honest. And if we saw what happened with Bobby Labonte and Jeremy Mayfield right here, this time, it's some rough crap. Bobby Labonte was the first New Hampshire race, though. See, I'm trying so hard not to drive it into the apron, but like the car is actually good at steering here. The downside to that is that it also gets loose easily, and this is just default setup, so I don't really touch anything. I just get on the game and race. And some tracks the car is loose, Some tracks it's tight. I say it's a healthy balance here until someone touches me or I touch something else. I need to pass these guys. I can't pass these guys because they're driving stupid lines. This track is too narrow. Because I'm used to New Hampshire actually being wide and the AI giving you a lot of room. But they can't do that because the track is so narrow. Oh, dear Lord. It's like I just get off the gas and let the car roll into the corner. But if I keep doing that, it's going to just drive straight into the wall. So I have to touch the brakes at some point. I touch the brakes, the car snaps loose like crazy. I mean, you think NASCAR Thunder 2002 is bad whenever you touch the brakes in that game. This shit, some places, oof. And meanwhile, I can't even put together coherent sentences. But we're up to 15th. In that first New Hampshire race, we did not make much progress getting to the field in that first green flag run. But get a late race restart. I think that's all we really need to get a good finish out of it. But we do have to make up a lot of ground while we still can. Now, if there's one thing I remember that I haven't said about in this video just yet, in that first New Hampshire race, under that caution, they stole all my positions. Like, I made up a bunch of ground in the first half of the race, the caution came out, and they just took everything I had away. For no reason. It's like, okay, I'm going to take a pit stop. And before they took my pit stop, they just put me to the very back of the field. Oh my God, Mark Martin, what are you doing over there? No, I saw that, right? He's going apeshit. Sterling, what are you doing? Don't make me kill you again. I will kill you and then revive you just to kill you again. You bastard, Sterling Marlin. You murderer, Sterling Marlin. Just kidding, I love you. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. I'm trying not to run over Mark Martin, but I'm trying to not get loose and wreck my car. Can't go to the outside because that'll involve throwing it into the outside wall due to the sensitivity of the steering. But, you know, we're in the top 10. We still got some good tires on us. Yeah, they're all green. The field is spreading apart, so I ain't going to pass two cars at the same damn time. And we're only on lap 9 of the race. I think our tires should last us a good 5 more laps before I'm just as tight as they are on the corners from the looks of it. Okay, I'm going to go into the big focusing sweat mode. We're going to go underneath Ward Burton here. I'm on the apron. I'm sorry, Ward Burton, but I have to pick between the apron and hitting you, and I decided to hit you. He's okay, though.
Still there. Still there. Well, we've got 20 laps left. Car low. Stay high. Still there.
If I wasn't such a fucking idiot, I'd be able to drive my car in different camera angles, but I cannot. So that's just a way to make this more interesting, isn't it? I didn't intend it to be more interesting in that sense, but yes. Pass a car in one camera angle, change to a different one, and then lose that spot. But we're back to chase cam. So we're back to being in front of Rusty Wallace. The 8 car is in 8th place. And that is exactly where it belongs. How's Bobby Labonte doing? I haven't seen him all this race. Has he just led the entire time? I figured I would have noticed if I passed him. I'm trying to see up there. I can't even tell what color the leader is, or if the leader is even in sight. I am trying to pass Robbie Gordon. I'm lacking in front grip. I actually don't have that much damage, but it's probably the tire wear. So, yeah. We go around him on top. We'll try to. No grip. I can't arc it off either. Like, I went in from the outside, slowed down a ton, and then I couldn't get back on the gas to get the run off like a crossover. Like, I can't do anything with this car anymore. But I think we're still doing better right now than we were in the first New Hampshire race at this point. What the hell did I just hear? What was that? Whatever it was, brought out a caution. Okay then. Can I get one of these spots before we get to the line? I highly doubt it. Or maybe I can get both of them. Yeah! Come on! And we're clear. And they were going to slow down coming to the line anyways. Okay, so we got to the top 5. I am totally pitting under this caution because we're past the halfway point. Waiting. Ask me to pit. Ask me to pit. Ask me to pit. Thank you. So the caution was for Rusty Wallace. Good stuff, good stuff. We're still 5th, and we're heading into the pits. 1 lap later. So, they gotta get all lined up and all that stuff first. Now, here we go. Now, we're always gonna lose positions on pit road, and we have damage to fix. So, I expect us to fall to like 12th, which is still fine. You think about how many cars I passed from the start of the race to the middle of the race, because I didn't make up any positions after like lap 15, then we can go from 12th to the lead and win this thing. This time. Would be your 8th win of the season. Okay, not too much damage. Go, 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 go.
10 laps left. Let's go.
Oh, Robbie Gordon came out in front of us. Is Robbie Gordon get another good finish? What the hell? And we're all parking it, where none of us are going. This is bullshit.
Get set.
Well, this is kind of odd. We are very, very spaced out. That's... Okay, so we only fell to 10th. I was saying 12th, 10th. That is fantastic. I am going to go around Robbie Gordon on the outside. Well, that was the plan, but just scrubbing off all my speed and grip. We can still do this. Bobby Labonte is not leading, I don't think. Thank you for leaving the inside line open. Ward Burton. He actually won the previous race, don't forget it. I failed to mention that in this video, though. I want to go to the outside. I'll probably get held up by these guys in front of Jeff Burton. I can't go to the inside. The inside kind of scares me, and I still send it in there sometimes and wind up regretting it. See, it was a good thing that we passed Jeff Burton and Dale Jarrett just before we got to the line, racing back to the caution or whatever, because that put 2 cars in between me and whoever else I was trying to beat off pit road right there. I don't know if it would turn out the same if I didn't have those 2 extra cars of leverage. Open up the inside. What the heck did Ricky Rudd park it for? He just checked up the entire outside lane. It's bad enough the outside lane sucks, and then you do that. I am sorry, Dale Jarrett, but I've got to set up my corner entry somehow. I got to throw that car up and then back down. I can't just drive straight into the corner, like my girlfriend would do whenever she played NASCAR 2005 on her channel. The Shrek video. That's a very easy video to find, by the way. So we're 4th, and Bobby Labonte is 2nd. Jeff Gordon is leading. Will Jeff Gordon finally win a race? Oh my God. He couldn't do it in NASCAR, the game inside line, and he couldn't do it in here, but it might just finally happen today. As long as Mike Wallace or Ken Schrader or Kenny Wallace doesn't blow their fucking brains out somehow. I was probably going to be curious if John Andretti's ever going to win a race in the season. You only got 4 laps to go. Trying to get to Bobby Labonte, because I know he's already led laps, and I would just like to finish ahead of him, so maybe I can equalize in points. I don't freaking know. Freaking Rusty Wallace done wrecked his car at some point, and now he's blocking Bobby Labonte aggressively. And Labonte just doesn't know what the hell to do. Nope, this might be it. Okay, I'm going in. There we go. I can't drive onto the apron. So instead, I'm blowing the corner. And Labonte is putting in the wall. Now I'm putting myself in the wall. What is happening? I keep turning to the left, but the car won't get off the wall. And that's why I hate driving on the inside line. The car doesn't like it. 1 lap to go. Jeff Gordon's going to finally win a race. I am going to go in on the inside. Pull up in front of him a little bit. I ain't going to the bottom. I don't need the bottom. Okay, so we definitely couldn't get the win in this one. Now with how they stretched the whole damn field apart. We get some fast cars up front, so they're hard to pass. I don't know where Rusty Wallace was in all of that. Is he dead last? Yes, he was. What a troll. Thank goodness. Jeff Gordon led the most laps in the race by leading all those laps under caution and then leading all the way to the end, which took it from Bobby Labonte. So he doesn't get 10 bonus points. He just gets 5. So we finish 1 position in front of him, we get the same amount of points. So it's still going to be us 15 points behind him. I mean, I wish we were moving forward, but as long as we're not moving backward, and we're still really close to him. Keep in mind, we were like 100-something points behind him like 5-6 races ago. John Andretti loses 25 points to Jeff Gordon. It really was possible that he could have gotten to 4th place in the standings in this race, but no, not whenever Jeff Gordon's whipping out a win finally. And Kurt Busch just had a great run. Ricky Rudd's running good still. Dale Jarrett used to run better than this, but that's still okay. Robbie Gordon, like I said, 9th place finish. I mean, it's only a 24-car field, but I expect him to finish back here, but like Kevin Harvick or Sterling Marlin are finishing. And is that Rusty Wallace's 2nd DNF of the season? Didn't he like get one at Sears Point? And also we can take a look at the lap-by-lap progress. You know, we passed a couple cars first lap, and it's all bunched together, so we quickly got up to 11th, 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, and then right as the caution came out, we got up to 5th, and we lost 5 spots on pit road, so there's 10th. And it was so spread out, and somehow I still got from 8th to 4th in just a couple laps. So yeah, there was like a pack of cars, I remember that much. It's really nice to look at this stuff, because I can just remember all these things from the race, even though it's such a blur. This is really cool. It's a nice statistic. I really don't expect much to change on this first page in the point standings, just because we're so far into the season that everything's kind of becoming like really firm between all the drivers, how they run in each race. It could be good one race, bad the next race, or good in every race, and it just becomes more and more stretched apart. I mean, you could change up the positions, but there's just not many points, and just yanking it back and forth every single time. And so you got a 100-point gap between me and Dale Jarrett, another 100-point gap between Dale Jarrett and Jeff Gordon, and another between John Andretti, Mark Martin, and another between Mark Martin and Jeff Burton. But, you know, more or less 100, I guess. Ward Burton just got up to 8th, and he's like 50 points behind Jeff Burton. So they're battling to be on the first page, the Burton brothers. And Jeremy Mayfield fell to 9th. And that makes me sad. I guess I like Jeremy Mayfield more than Ward Burton, because the Ultimate 23 Dragon videos, supposedly, the Mayfield Massacre. A lot more changes on this second page, and I don't pay attention to these pages right here. Kevin Harvick is last. No longer Mike Wallace. I don't know when that happened, but I don't care. But, I mean, Robbie Gordon got up to 13th. I think that must have just happened this race, because he just had a 9th place finish. But I'll see you guys early next week for Dover Downs, the second Dover race. I hardly remember how the first Dover race went for some reason. I think I remember some kind of nonsense on pit road where I wrecked Kenny Wallace. Was that at Dover? I just don't remember. But yeah, I promise we'll crack back down on NASCAR Heat 2002, get a couple videos of this out next week. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.